You know what questions you're gonna ask and stuff?
Yeah.
Alright, cool.
Yo, welcome back to The Void Noise. It is your boy, The Void. Back again with another awesome podcast. It's the greatest podcast out there. We got a very, very important guest, special guest in my opinion. We got the one, the only, Baby Bear! Come on, man, see.
It's Baby Bear.
It's Baby Bear. Oh man,
It's Baby Bear.
yeah. Like I told everyone on my Instagram. If you've seen it, you were there. You know I was excited for this because I'm always happy to bring new people into the podcast.
I'm excited to be here, man.
Well, me and the animals, we're all excited.
Yeah, me and the cats. I like throwing
Mister's eating himself out in the back. He's like, I'm gonna get a good clean down real quick.
I sound like a smoker. Oh, fuck me.
Join the club. Literally, people hear me gargling on the bong or I'm just coughing my lungs out.
I don't endorse that, kids.
I don't endorse it either. I just let people know, hey, I'm a marijuana smoker. Nothing more than that. Maybe a little bit of an LSD taker. if it's a weekend.
I'm a picker. Yeah, I'm a
picker. Yeah, pretty much. I'm the Joker.
I'm a midnight joker. Something, singing it all night long.
So I was about to say. So I guess first question off the top of my head, I had to ask, where did the Baby Bear name come from?
Well,
I was always curious.
It's kind of a long story. I have a tattoo of a panda bear right above, it's like a panda bear skull with crossbones right above my junk. And my dad, my late father, he used to always tell me, stop thinking with your dick and actually think right, what's going to happen, what's really going on. I use my head, not my dick. and so he would say, stop thinking with your baby bear. So it was kind of like an ode to him. That's why I just came up with that one day. I was like, I'm gonna say that because nobody's gonna expect a baby bear to come up with vocals like I do. So I mean,
yeah, because when I first heard your name, I'm like, man, this
guy's gonna fucking suck.
No, that's definitely not what I think. I mean, hell, if I can play music and I know I'm a shitty musician at times, anyone can be a musician. I mean, fuck, Lou Reed is a musician.
Yeah.
If you want to go down the route of musicians, hell, Sid Vicious is a musician. Gigi Allen is a fucking musician.
Yeah.
But no, when I first heard the name, I was like, man,
James Hetfield.
Papa heads. I'm a big fan of Metallica, man, but I do enjoy the jokes and memes of Metallica.
Oh, I do some mean Metallica karaoke, man.
Oh shit. But because when I first heard the name, I was like, at first kind of confused. I was like, is he native? Because that's what my first thought went to, was like, maybe he's native.
You'd be surprised how many times I tell people that. They're like, where's Baby Bear come from? Well, I'm like, I'll fuck with them and I'll be like, well, you motherfuckers built all this stuff on my native land. So I'm here to push you guys out and claim this spot as mine.
And fuck your women.
Yeah.
Your women. Your God's bitches will be mine.
Yeah.
The palest of the pale.
Pale face, yeah.
Pale face. White Walker. Oh man, I definitely needed that today. Jesus, after doing what I do for a living, fucking Jesus. I work
fucking
at
Jesus for a living. That sucks, dude.
I would have unholy powers.
That would suck. Fuck Jesus.
No, I work for Amazon as a delivery driver.
Yeah.
And literally today it was full sprint today.
You got done early, you said. Right?
Yeah, well, I was doing a rescue, which is when you take half of someone's route and you just take care of their end. while they finish up whatever they're doing.
Right.
And I pretty much, I don't know why, I instilled it in my head is, I'm gonna fucking jog. every stop, jog to the door. Full sprint at the door.
Slim package inside the door.
Shit, if only they allowed that.
Yeah.
There's some of these houses I want to full yeet their package at their fucking door.
Yeah.
Especially like, oh my god, like some of these houses around here in Fayetteville. Fuck that shit. It's like there's houses that are on steep hills like that.
Yeah.
I've got to like sprint like I'm in Running Man, like I'm Arnie from Running Man. His favorite noises. That's actually the noise he makes is. And he's like, "What? You talking shit?" But I was about to say, so when it comes to music and everything, like what bands in your like top 5 bands you think inspire your vocals or the music you do?
Okay, well, I would say I actually have. Let's see here.
He's Baby Bear's pulling up the archives on his phone.
Yeah, I have
some dark stuff, man.
Yeah,
some dark witchery. Some wizard stuff, man. There's some fucking wizards.
I have spells on here to fix this.
I have dark spells that will cause you to have an erection, but no coming.
Okay, so I would say that the biggest band that influenced me growing up, like through middle school, because believe it or not, I've been at this since I was like 15, 16 years old. Like I'm talking like 2005, 2006. I was in a band, and then we played our first gig at a fucking Western Sizzling employee meeting thing, or like an employee dinner. We played there.
Oh, that's awesome.
And we just played like fucking like Blink-182, like Adam's song and like Simple Plan stuff.
This is the Westland Sizzlers Grand Slam.
Yeah. We played like Reliant K. You know who they are?
Yeah.
And we played them. We just played. We had like 1 or 2 originals we played, and the name of the band was Falling for You, I think.
It's not a bad band name.
I mean, it's not bad, but it's just kind of fucking lame.
No, well, I mean, see, I kind of adopted the whole thing from Motley Crue. I keep forgetting their guitarist's name because I'm blacking out over here for some reason. But he had a whole theory: if the band name sucks, 1/10 of the time the band's gonna suck.
Yeah.
And I'm a firm believer of having a, firm name. Like,
yeah, you gotta have a strong name.
You gotta have a strong name, or everyone's gonna think you're funny. Everyone's gonna think you're gonna suck.
Yeah.
And man, I've seen my fair share of local bands around here with some goofy ass fucking names. Like some of them work, and I get it.
Yeah. Some of them are cool.
And then some of them I'm like. So give me the Wikipedia fact about what your name comes from.
But like I said, like when I was growing up, I really, really dug Lamb of God. Randy Blythe was a big influence on me, and I just emulated him and Ollie Sykes. I just because when I was in high school,
from Bring Me the Horizon,
16, 17. They were they just got signed, and they were the same age as I was, and so I grew up. I watched them evolve from heavy death metal to like this poppy stuff now.
It's really weird.
It's so. I mean, I don't want to say beautiful, but it's just so mesmerizing how like a band can evolve like that.
Right.
But I mean,
It's like a butterfly effect kind of thing.
Yeah, it's like
seeing them as a death.
They just want to sell. They just want to sell stuff, and like me, I don't care anything about money at all. It's all about the music for me. I just want to get my voice heard out there. But Lamb of God was the biggest influence on me. So I would say I have the vocal range of Randy Blythe from Lamb of God.
I would say so. You definitely got the gurgles.
The gutturals, yeah.
Yeah, for sure. But have you heard the story of how he got his learning the growling vocals?
No, I haven't.
It's the funniest fucking thing you've ever heard. Like, because you think, Randy Blythe, his vocal style, you would think he's been doing it for years. No, apparently when they first started, they were originally called Burn the Priest.
Yeah, I knew that. And
they were a hardcore band.
Yeah, I knew that.
But Randy Blythe heard...
You're talking about my favorite band.
Right, I know.
One of my favorite bands.
This is how I open in conversation. He heard another band. I don't remember what band it was, but that's where he first heard the guttural voice, and he actually learned it as a joke. He said it sounds like the Cookie Monster.
Yeah, that's what he was saying.
That to me is the funniest shit in the world.
A lot of YouTube tutorials, I am the Cookie Monster.
Yeah, Cookie Monster.
And they want you to say that like when you're warming up and stuff, and So.
Yeah, because I mean, like when I first heard that, I was like, you know what? Yeah, like I never sat and thought. I'm sitting there like listening to like a breakdown from like I don't know, fucking Suicide Silence or fucking even Miss May I or.
Oh yeah.
And I'm like, oh yeah, and then all of a sudden in the back of my head is Cookie Monster go. Eating cookies, and I'm like, oh fuck. Oh great! Now I can't listen to Mitch Lucker with his crazy growls without fucking hearing some crazy shit. Sweetie, what are you doing? See that shit?
Yeah.
You get in there, man? You got your balls clean? Oh, but Lamb of God, fucking, I love the shit out of them. Like, I would love to have.
Actually, like, I was skipping class one day in college. I skipped my algebra class because fuck algebra, right, guys? And I was skipping algebra, and I was at the Hastings back when Hastings was a thing in Russellville.
Miss Hastings.
And I was getting the new album, which was and I can't remember the name of it, but I got the new album, and this was back in like 2009, and I got the new album, and then that day I just dropped out of college and went on tour, and just went on tour and did my own thing with music.
That's awesome.
Toured the country, on the Midwest. I went down to Louisiana.
Ooh.
Over to Florida, over to North Carolina, Pennsylvania, all that. And then I went up to Ohio, and
that's awesome.
I did all that, and came back down, went over to Oklahoma, went over to Tennessee, did some recording in Nashville.
Oh, nice.
That was cool.
So yeah, I'm originally from Tennessee.
Oh, really?
Yeah, Memphis side, actually.
You're the only 10 I see.
I'm fucking down. Holy hell! If that joke hasn't been burned to the ground, I don't know what has. Fuck. Yeah, I lived outside of Memphis, and I've been to Nashville. Well, technically 3 times now, but 2 of the times was actually to go see shows, and one of them that I can actually remember clearly is going to see Godsmack.
Oh fuck yeah!
It was Godsmack with Stain, which that was really weird.
I've been on stage with Godsmack.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah.
Hellstorm was also there.
I've been on stage with Hellstorm too, and Stain.
And then there was actually a local Nashville band there called Brook Royal. They were pretty cool.
Yeah.
I don't know if they're still doing anything, but they were pretty sweet.
Yeah.
I thought they were pretty good.
Yeah.
But what was funny was listening to Stain, because Stain most of the time has some slower songs.
Yeah,
One of those bands. We were up in the rafters. It was me and another buddy.
Glycerine!
And we were like, yeah, man, Stain. And then all of a sudden there was some pot smoke coming around. And mind you, I haven't smoked pot yet. And my buddy has, he fucking lost his shit because he's just like, oh, dude, I can't be around pot smoke. Oh, it makes me paranoid. and now that I'm older and I do smoke pot, I'm just like, you're listening to Stain. I mean, it's kind of hard to be paranoid. I'm pretty sure there might be a cop on the bottom floor, but we're in the rafters.
Yeah.
We're fine. We are 100% fine. And then Godsmack come on.
Oh yeah,
that was
Godsmack
awesome.
destroys, man.
You know, as much shit as that band gets, they're not all that bad.
I mean, I heard something like they're gonna, after this album, they're gonna call it quits. They said they've accomplished everything they wanted to do, or something.
I mean, they're not wrong.
I mean, like they said they just want to enjoy their royalties and just
kind of just do their own thing. Probably do a show like maybe here and there.
Yeah, just for the hell of it.
I mean, hell, they might be just, maybe they were gonna start slowing down doing tours. I mean, hell, they can easily do like any concert because they have the material to do a whole concert.
Yeah.
I mean, I kind of don't blame them a little bit. They got to a point where they needed to be, and they lived the rock and roll life, and they're finally good with it.
Yeah.
I mean, hell,
Sully's just an awesome vocalist.
Yeah, I like Sully's vocals. That was one of the singers I really looked
And
up
he
to.
landed a plane on the Hudson.
Yeah. Yeah.
What's wrong, Sully?
But one band that I gotta ask you about. How do you feel about fucking Nickelback?
Fuck Nickelback.
Fuck Nickelback. That's always my fun go-to question for people, especially musicians.
Oh, I fucking love Nickelback. What are you talking about?
Yeah. Like when I was younger, I'm like
if they weren't around, who would we have to hate,
Fair point.
Besides Taylor Swift,
Yeah, but it's one of those bands that were a company or a corporation band.
Yeah, yeah.
I mean, fuck. I mean, we've seen them all. Nickelback, fucking, I'm trying to think of some
Creed.
Creed. Fucking, what was that one band? Pop Evil.
Yeah.
They they have songs, but they just seem like they smell like a corporation band. They're like a record company went out of their way.
Yeah, like Trapped.
To build.
Trapped is one.
To build a band.
Yeah,
for
Trapped
the time.
is one. Papa Roach is one. Like their dad knew someone in the industry or something and got him in there. Or
yeah, because fucking Jacob E. Shaddix, like the first album, it slaps. But he slowly...
I mean, I'm not hating on anybody.
No.
Like, do your stuff, do it well and stuff, but...
Right, like, his vocals are there. Don't get me wrong, the vocals are there.
Yeah, I don't know if you noticed, but my stuff just sounds really different because I'm not like anybody else.
Mm.
And I take a lot of... there's a lot of influence of, like, Norma Jean and Parkway Drive in my music. And you can see all the influences from the bands I listened to growing up, like From First to Last, Sonny Moore, which is now Skrillex.
Yeah.
So...
man, Skrillex was an interesting time.
Yeah.
When dubstep was taking over.
Oh, yeah.
Well, I mean, hell, corny.
I mean, I don't have any dubstep in my music, but, all my whole album's about like, revenge and people better wake up or they're gonna pay. I mean, I'll say this on record. I'm not a Christian. I'm not 100%.
Yeah.
But I'm a hypocrite 100%. And I mean,
I'm a hypocrite.
I'm a lone hypocrite. I mean, I'm gonna warn you what's coming. And when it comes, I'm like, I fucking told you. And I'm gonna go burn. And now you can burn with me. It's fine. I mean, I don't care. I don't think it's gonna happen, so it's fine. Because I don't believe in any of that.
I was about to say, when it comes to me on the whole faith thing, like, don't get me wrong, I get it. But also, I'm like, there's some teachings there. I'll look into it. I'll just keep these around. I mean, I take a lot of stuff from different religions, and I always joke, I'm a pagan.
Yeah.
It's because, I mean, not one religion's got to be 100% right. There's no fucking way. So
Yeah.
if you take aspects from different ones, because in a weird way, if you notice, Christian religion and almost all the other religions almost have a weird path of story of their gods and goddesses. Or
it's all the same. But
and it's like, oh, okay, so it's just different people's aspect of Christianity.
Yeah, but if you
whatever
believe
it was
that,
called
then you're
during that
wrong.
time.
You got to believe what they want to believe, and that's what Christians are the biggest hypocrites around.
Yeah, like I've only met a few Christians that never try to shove that down my throat, but that's also because they enjoy my company for some reason.
Yeah, I don't see why. You're fucking annoying as shit.
Yeah, I'm a bit of a lunatic at times.
I'm just kidding.
Especially if I'm at a show. I'm like, time for me to be a lunatic.
You're like, yeah, let me buy this, let me buy that. How much for this? How much for that?
Oh yeah, I'm a full supporter of buying local gear. Like I have like a whole bunch of T-shirts of old bands and new bands. I can see someone put their time into it, and if it's a cool logo, I'm gonna buy it. Mm-hmm. Now I have seen some local bands that some of their shirt, like one band I knew, who I was a part of at one time, a band called Weddington Drive. I don't know if you ever heard that.
I figured it was close to Weddington Drive.
Yeah, they
Fayetteville.
I made the huge joke, and apparently no one thought it was funny. I thought it was funny. I was like, you do realize this is just a rip-off of Parkway Drive?
Yeah.
Sorry, I'm going to call it out how I see it. And they're like, I put a lot of time into that. Yeah, I can fucking tell.
You just name
dropped an area and acting like you live there. You don't live on Weddington. Like, they lived over here in Springdale, which is funny.
Springdale Drive, or Electric Avenue Drive.
Right. Or fucking, goddamn, I can't remember that street that one of them lived on. I think it was Elm Spring or some shit. Elm Spring Drive. Oh, but yeah, like I said, I'm just a full supporter of like buying people's local gear.
I appreciate everything you did.
Mm-hmm.
So.
Well, yeah, because I know you even told us too. You put your time into it, and you bought the gear so you could put your logo on.
Yeah.
Which hell, I mean, sometimes that's what you got to do. Some people don't catch that easy break of finding a nice print shop. They'll cut you a pretty sweet deal.
I do it myself.
Right? But I also appreciate DIY stuff.
Oh, yeah.
Make your own gear.
Yeah.
That's definitely the punk rock mentality in me. Do it yourself.
Yeah.
Cocksmoker. But, man, so when you got into music, did you start with doing vocals first, or did you learn on an instrument, or did you get into an instrument first?
Well, when I was young, like 15, 16,
Mm-hmm.
My parents would force me to go to church 4 times a week, and I was like, I'm having to go all this so many times. I'm gonna learn to play the bass. So they needed a bass player on the stage, so I learned to play the bass guitar. So I started playing electric bass up there on the stage, and it was just real gay country stuff.
Right.
But it just got me doing it, and then I got into a band. My friend skated, and then we got into a band, and then I wanted to shed that stupid bass guitar because I wanted to scream. I wanted to do vocals, and so I said, let's have dual screamers. And he said, no, that's stupid. I'm like, oh, listen, let's try it. And we did it, and it was awesome. It was fucking awesome. So we went with that for a while, and then I just put down. I just said I don't want to play any instruments. I just want to use my voice, and I just mastered my vocal. I used to just do inhales, but now I've absolutely mastered inhales, and I can do gutturals, and I can do outhales, and everything. So
Yeah, a lot of my anytime I've done gutturals or anything, the inhale I kind of got that down, but that was actually I always joke I learned inhales early because it was a movie. You ever seen that movie 28 Days Later?
Yeah.
You know that weird scream that they do?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, I was like, oh, so you're pretty much just making the same noise as the fucking vampires from 28 Days.
Yeah,
cool.
yeah.
I got that figured out.
Yeah, so basically, but...
Yeah, and I mean, it used to make me laugh because there was the guy I was in a band with, he was like getting his gutturals down and everything,
Yeah.
and then he was trying to learn the inhales, and I'm sitting there and I'm laughing to myself because he's off in the corner going, like,
yeah.
fucking making these crazy ass noises, and I'm
yeah,
like, you know
like,
what,
it's kind of embarrassing, but like when you scream, like, you just really like you wonder like how do you flex your diaphragm? I'm like, well, if you want to break it down, just use your poop muscles. It's like flex your poop muscles and just pretend like you're taking a dump.
Yeah. Without shitting
Can we
yourself.
pause this? I just shit myself actually.
I got a little turtle head popping out. Yeah, like God, my vocalist, Jesus Christ, we'll be out in the public, and I always joked, I'm like, Jesus, now I know how every dad feels taking their kid to fucking Walmart.
Oh yeah.
And yeah, he'll be like doing the gutturals. Yeah, and I'm like sitting there, I'm like, man, I'm just trying to get some fucking chili. I don't need this right now. I'm your goddamn bass player. I don't need this. Yeah, somehow the bass player was the most responsible one in the whole situation.
It's crazy.
And what's funny is living out my car at the time.
Yeah, well, see, like I try to maintain professionalism at all times. Because I mean, I'm quite a bit older than a lot of people in the game. I'm 34, and it's a young man's game, but I try to. I had a mentor named Natal John that really taught me the right way to go about things and to do things properly, and he really helped teach me how to be professional and always take care of stuff and don't. That's why I told like the Chloe and the Silver Man, like, I was like, well, we're not gonna drink outside the venue. We're gonna drink from the venue,
Right.
Because like I'm not gonna have them losing liquor sales because you're outside drinking instead of drinking in the venue, you know. So like because I want them to have us back, you know, or have me back at least.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, but
yeah, and I don't know. Like, from what I was always told when it came to how you act at a show, you're still you. Like, you're still a normal dude. Like, that's always been my mindset. I'm still a dude. I'm still some normal dude.
Yeah.
It's just like, I happen to play music. I happen to enjoy it.
Yeah. I try not to take myself too seriously or anything, but...
Yeah, because there's no fucking point. Oh, yeah, look at that guy. He takes himself fucking seriously.
Yeah, but I mean, I just try to maintain professionalism. And,
Yeah,
you know.
Of course. Like, yeah, because you don't want the bar to hate you.
Yeah, I didn't want, you know,
you don't want
the owner to not want us back or whatever, you know.
Yeah, and, you know, I'm not going to name drop anything on this podcast, knowing my luck. They'll be like, how dare thee?
Yeah.
Suing time. But I've heard some mixed stories about that place with bands, and
I always wanted to play there, so I played there, and I can mark it off my resume now.
Well, you know, I went there because our buddy Chloe happened to hit me up and was like, hey, you still coming to the show? I happened to forgot about it. Like, I just got off work. I'm like sitting at home. I'm like, man, I'm ready to relax. Get a message, and I'm like, all right, yeah, we're coming, blah, blah, blah. And I told Anna, and she was like, yeah, I'm down.
Yeah.
I'm like, okay, cool. I thought I was dragging myself into this, but I'm not. But
we ended up coming having a good time. That was awesome.
Yeah, it was still a good show. The opening act was interesting.
Dante?
Yeah.
Yeah, Cowboy Dante?
He seems like an alright guy.
He's a cool dude, yeah.
But I'm going to sit in my corner.
He's really talented, yeah.
Like, yeah, he's a good guitar player, I see that. But he's trapped in country music, which I also get too, because I'm from fucking Tennessee, of all places.
Yeah.
But at the same time, though, he kind of looks like a Chad in a fucking cowboy outfit. And that's just his gear to me. And that's all I'm saying about it. I'm not going to go any further.
Well, he's my friend, so.
Right. That's why I'm not going to go any further with it. Because it's just, I have a bad tendency of joking on country singers. Like, I'll go see a country concert. Like, I went to go see Garth Brooks at the Razorback Stadium.
Yeah, I set that stage up.
Oh, did you?
Yeah, that's my job.
Oh, that's fucking
I'm a stagehand.
That's fucking awesome.
Yeah,
that stage was fucking awesome.
Yeah,
like, I was like watching, I was like, holy shit,
yeah,
this is cool.
We put the floor down, covered the whole field in those little plastic pieces.
Lights, yeah.
And then we built the stage and put the lights up on the rafters. It took 10 days to set that stage up. For one fucking concert. For like an hour of concert.
It was about like almost damn near 3 hours.
Oh, really?
Yes, it was a long show. Like, Garth Brooks was definitely about, this is my last stadium tour.
Yeah.
After this,
yeah.
And I'm like, I mean, I can't blame him for busting out the hits.
Yeah.
I mean, once again, I'm from Tennessee. That's on the radio all the time.
Yeah.
And I'm also.
So where are you from again?
Tennessee. Yeah, Tennessee of all places.
I don't know. I want to make sure everybody heard that. He's from Tennessee, everybody.
Yeehaw, cocksmokers. Well, I was also gonna say, where are you from here originally, or are you? Did you live like in California or?
Well, I was born in Belleville, Illinois, which is East St. Louis.
Oh, okay.
And then I moved down here when I was like 2. And my father moved us down here, and him and my mom had another kid, was my younger sister. And then I went to school at Lamar High School my entire career. And then I went up to New Jersey.
Shit, New Jersey.
And lived up there for a while. And then came back to Arkansas. And then I went to California. I lived in Fairfield for a while, about 6 months with my sister. And then I came back to Arkansas, and then I moved to Fayetteville.
Okay, so yeah, you pretty much are a native of this area, pretty much.
Yeah, I guess you could say. I mean, I grew up.
I'm surprised I never ran into you.
I grew up coming to like the music hall, like shows to the music hall. I saw like Good Night Fight, and like Under Oath was there one time, and The Wedding played there, and yeah.
I'm just kind of shocked that I never ran into you before.
I've been on Dixon for forever.
Yeah, once again, I'm surprised I never.
Dixon is like my stomping grounds.
But I also went to Backspace. Did you ever go to Backspace a lot?
No, I never. I didn't even know what that was.
Really, you never knew what Backspace was?
No, I knew. I went to the music hall and saw like Good Night Fight and like The Wedding and stuff like that there. But I never knew what Backspace was.
Backspace was pretty much, it was a modified shed.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it was like a long shed, but like with cement floor, and punk bands would play there.
Oh, a lot. Cool! Yeah,
like
awesome.
The local punk bands would play. Like one of the bands who's really big around in Fayetteville, you probably heard of them, is the Fucktards.
No.
You never heard of the Fucktards?
I've been here a year, maybe.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
I moved up here last October.
Oh, okay, my bad. But yeah, you would have enjoyed the Fucktards. My buddy Luke was the drummer of that band.
Oh, nice.
20 years of doing the Fucktards, and Fayetteville did like a history book thing. It was like, I don't know what it was, but they were included in the music section. And I was like, dude, your band, the Fucktards, is finally forever immortalized through the history of Fayetteville.
I say I moved up here, but it wasn't me that moved up here. I moved up here with my girl Kathy. She helped me move up here, and then introduced me to everything. And like every night we'd go out walking around the square and walking around the town. She would show me all the buildings and show me all the ways to get around. And she would take me out, hold my hand, and walk me around, and show me how to get around. And so she's really the one to really thank for me being here. Is her. And then I just started. I always wanted to play music, and I never could because Clarksville is such a hellhole. It's like a black hole, like a pit. It's just like a meth capital of the world, and all everybody wants to do is jam, and that's all everybody ever wants to do. And I was like, well, I'm gonna come up here. I'm gonna find a band, and I haven't found one yet, but I'm looking hardcore. So
yeah, I was about to say for me, now I'm just doing one project, and it's finally something.
Yeah.
Because around here, everyone's getting into like this. I don't know how to explain it. Like indie rock a little bit, indie rockish. I'm a thrash kid. I do
my thing.
I play
scream. That's all I can say. I do. I scream. That's it.
I play metal music. I play metal and punk music.
Yeah.
Like trust me, I get where you're coming from.
Yeah.
I'm looking for bands. Like the only thing I'm doing in this band though is just doing vocals.
Yeah.
Which I'm down, but I've gotten kind of honestly, I wouldn't mind playing a guitar and doing vocals. I like the challenge.
Yeah.
Because that's actually how I learned to sing and everything, was playing guitar, like rhythm stuff and singing along.
I got you.
That's how I learned.
Right on.
But yeah, that was one of the things around here. Like what's funny is Chloe and I were trying to start a thrash band.
Oh, really?
That did not work out well. I love Chloe to death, but it's two different sides of, I guess, metal. I don't know. I don't even know what to call it. It's mostly, it's like, this is what I think metal is. And, you know, fast riffs, you know, heavy. And then you got Chloe. Oh, okay, so on the drums, right, instead of playing, you know, something like really cool with it, I'm going to play this very technical drum pattern that's still the rhythm of it, but it doesn't fit.
Yeah.
And I'm like, mother of God, kill me. And our bass player was also like really big on fusion bass.
Yeah.
So we almost sounded like Primus. Have you heard Primus? And I was like,
South Park band?
I'm like, mother of God. I'm like, no, I don't want to be another Primus. Like, it works.
If people don't know, Primus is the band that plays South Park's theme song.
Yes. Yep. Welcome down to South Park. Meet some friends of mine. But yeah, I remember they were like, yeah, it's almost like a thrashy Primus, and I'm sitting there with my guitar. I'm like, mother of God. It's like, no,
kill me now.
I don't want to be a Primus band. I want this to be my own band, or my own project, piece of the project.
Yeah, like when I recorded my album, it was back in like 2009. I didn't have a band. I just went in the studio, and they hired session musicians to come in, and I told them what I wanted to play, and then they just put it out, and I wrote all the lyrics. I laid the vocals out, and then they mastered it and slapped it on there. I made a full-length album. I put it on shelves in Hastings.
That's awesome. Yeah, man. Yeah. So, like, that's probably what I'm going to be doing when Miss Moonlight and I move. We're still not going to release where we're going to be moving to on the podcast.
Yeah,
we're going to make that like a big little episode.
Yeah, that's cool.
But, I mean, I'm still going to be doing Void Noise out there, my podcast.
Oh, yeah.
There, so it's another way of me getting to know musicians in the scene. Because from my understanding, Denver is like hardcore and punk and, you know, metal.
Yeah.
And I'm like,
come out there and do guest vocals or something.
Yeah. See, well, that's what I was telling my bandmate in the project I'm in right now. Because I told him, you know, Miss Moonlight and I are going to be moving. And he's like, damn. He's like, well, I got to get a vocal processor now. And I'm like, I'm like, it's not that hard to replace me. But I'm like, also, I told him, if I get something started in Colorado, like my own band, I'd like to invite his band and some other Arkansas bands to come out there.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, this is what scene I was a part of.
Yeah.
Check these guys out.
Yeah.
And then also introduce you guys to the Colorado scene.
Yeah.
Because to me, I think Colorado would always be fun to go out and go see a show.
Oh, yeah.
Especially in the hardcore scene.
Yeah.
Because you only get that like up north. Like New York. Like
New Jersey and New York.
Yeah, like
Baltimore.
like some of the hardcore bands.
Philadelphia,
Yeah, the hardcore bands that come out of there. It's like,
oh, yeah, they're mean.
Yeah, like Agnostic Front, Judge. Yeah. Judge is the shit, though. I like them. Yeah. They're a straight edge hardcore band. And, hey, trying to, like, make out with me? Sorry, everyone. My cat got up in my face like I just said something wrong. But, no, Judge was one of those bands that the singer, he was just seemed like his life was just kind of, like, surrounded by drugs, but he never did drugs.
Yeah, see, like what I write about is, like, I have a song about, like, my ex-wife. I have a song about my first girlfriend that left me. I have songs about heartbreak, and I really draw lots of inspiration. It's really easy for me to write about vitriol and, like, hatred and, like, revenge, and it's so easy for me to write stuff like that. I can pour so much, like, emotion into it, and I really try to stick close to the kind of stuff. I mean, a lot of people call me emo, but that's fine. Call me emo, but I'll rip your face off with my screams, So
I kind of I didn't get that vibe from you. Like, when I first seen you, I was, like, in a jumble in my head. I'm like, is he a punk? Is he a goth punk? Like, is he a heavy punk? What are we doing here?
I'm just a scene kid. I mean, I guess scene man because I'm 34, but I'm just trapped in the 2000s when I grew up,
Well, you found a tone, and you're like, this works for me.
Yeah, like...
I mean, that's every band. I mean, you find a tone that
I like it. I'm like, I'm not a one-trick pony, but I can do other stuff, but I do one thing well, really good, really well. I can't even fucking talk.
No, you're good, man. But I get what you're saying. I mean, for me, that could be the same for me. I'm just a thrash kid / punker. I've always played punk rock music or thrash. And now when I'm here by myself or something, or I'm working on my own stuff, there's sometimes I'm just playing with a clean tone with some a tremolo or something that, add some, like, little stuff here and there.
Yeah.
But when I play with bands, I'm like, here's what I worked on, and this is what I'm good at. Here you go.
Yeah.
See what you think. And some people kind of dig how I play. Like, there's been a couple of times where I start projects, and sadly it just becomes a jam band, and I'm like, it's like, fuck.
Yeah, I can't stand jam bands.
Like, it only works for certain people. Like my buddy Chloe, for instance.
I mean, I just don't like sitting around drinking beer, jamming. I'd rather be productive and work towards something. Because I have so much creative juices in me that I can't just stagnate and be stale and sit around and just go nowhere with it. You know what I mean?
Well, for me, I joke I have a short memory at times, but if I work, how I learned about making music, you work on one song first and you get, like, good 3 plays through, or maybe even 5 that day if you're really feeling frisky, and you get that down, and once you have it down, you can actually record it, because not only will you have muscle memory down, you'll also have audio, so you'll be able to listen to it. But I've met some people, they don't do that. They just want to like record whatever we're jamming and be like, all right, remember that. And I'm like,
like see that people jam, like you're not expecting to remember stuff when you're just jamming.
Yeah, because we're not sitting on one song and work it out till everyone feels comfortable and complete.
Yeah.
Not, just play something. Just play something. I honestly, sometimes it makes me feel like I'm not taking it seriously on the music part, and that's, to me, is robbing the audience of a good time. You're like, oh, you showing you don't give a shit, so we're not going to give a shit.
Yeah, I understand that.
But that's just my thing, and I've always been my stance about it. But, for some people, it works for them, and I get it. For me, that's not me. That's not what I learned when it came to writing music. But that's just me.
Yeah, that's totally cool, man.
Mm-hmm. My fucking cats are weird. She's just sitting here, I'm gonna lick my arm now. Fucking weirdo. I'm surprised another one ain't hanging out behind me. Is it the silver one?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
The one's back there, I think, somewhere.
Yeah, that too. No, he's usually like dead asleep during the podcast. He's like, okay, I've seen new person. I'm gonna go take a nap now. I got all the energy out of me now. Definitely some hardcore vibes.
Covered in red, pretty good.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think they're banned anymore. I don't know. But.
Yeah, he's got that whole like hardcore dude stance, and I'm like, this is like some.
Like Corey.
No,
Brandon,
I get it.
Like Corey Brandon from Norgene.
Shit, trying to channel his inner Henry
Yeah,
Rollins over there.
What?
Henry Rollins.
Yeah.
He's about to rip his shirt off and be like
Howard Jones.
Yeah, Howard Jones. Shit, the singer from Bad Brains, fucking duct taping himself to a fucking chair and still sing the goddamn song and fucking rattle the seat until it breaks.
I've seen the Dillinger Escape Plan, and the guy climbed up the truss in the village, and he climbed up the truss and hung upside down on the top. And I was like, now I build that stuff, so like I know how fucking sketchy that is to do that.
Right.
It was like.
And for him, it's just another day.
Yeah, it's just like another. Yeah, I was like, luckily they put that together good because.
Right. Yeah.
Because I mean, there's been several times when we just been like, fucking screw this in, screw that in, we're done.
That's fucking funny though. It's like shit. It's like, well, you're just sitting there in the back of your mind, just like, oh fuck, I already know how bad this can go.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, I didn't at the time. I was in high school at the time, but like now, now I'm like, man, that was ballsy what he did.
It's like, oh shit.
He climbed up probably 20 feet in the air.
Jeez, that's fucking wild. But I was about to say, when it comes to recording anything new, do you do all that by yourself?
Yeah. Like, I got all the equipment to record on my phone. Like, it's a program.
Because I was about to say, I use a Mac computer, and I have a audio box.
Yeah.
That records everything. I have a mic and everything.
Yeah, I use BandLab.
Oh, okay.
And then I use InShot to edit videos. And then sometimes I just edit the pictures and stuff with just like the fucking default app or whatever. I don't really. I mean, check out my Instagram. You can see all the cool videos I make and stuff. So.
Yeah, I was about to say, seeing some of the videos you've done on your YouTube is pretty. I like it. This is
I did that with my actual camera. I used to be a film tech, so like I used to, I used to be a film tech, and then I was a rock star. So I was like on the stage, and then now I'm backstage. I'm a stagehand. So like I've like circled it all, you know. So I'm come full circle. And like in 2016, I was out in California on the radio and stuff, and then I came back to take care of my dad, and he passed away in 2019, and then I went up to my sister's house and met Kathy, and then fell in love with Kathy, and then she moved me to Fayetteville, and I started my whole new journey in Fayetteville, and so like I've been here a year now, or a year and a month. I came in last October 1st is when I came, and so I've come a long way, and I've just really started pursuing this music thing since the last year, since the beginning, like February of this year. I just started pursuing. I mean, I've always done like karaoke and stuff. That I know it's just karaoke and stupid. Don't take it easy on me, guys. Take it easy.
Karaoke's karaoke, man.
But like I said, I mean, I don't drink.
Right.
It's not drunken karaoke. I get up there and I don't drink. I don't
do karaoke in my car. Does that count?
Yeah, that's fine. I mean, but like,
yeah, I was about to say,
I do. It's more of a performance than it is just karaoke.
What are you doing, cocksmoker? You going with me? Oh, sorry, I'm grabbing another beer.
Right.
Grabbing another thing. But no, sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt you.
Oh, it's all good.
But no, I don't joke on anyone doing karaoke. If you want to sing around,
It's just like a little bit of, it scratches the itch a little bit. You know what I mean?
Right.
And I'm a workhorse, so like I'll do karaoke 6 or 7 nights a week, and then and that's bad for my voice, but I don't care because it can't be that bad because it's just karaoke. So, but I mean, I only do like 2 songs a night, so on busy nights. So I mean,
I feel like that also kind of helps you find your voice too.
I mean, it does.
Because you're not listening to the actual singer sing it.
It's caused me to, because I mean, I do the songs my own style, so I do it the way I think it should sound.
Right.
Like I'll scream "The Kill" by 30 Seconds to Mars, and like a lot of people don't appreciate that, but I do because I put a lot of emotion into it, and then I like Johnny Cash's "Hurt." I'll scream that whole song. It was pretty crazy. There's some pretty sick sounding vocals on my Instagram.
Yeah, I was about to say, I've looked through your Instagram and I was like, damn, he really has done a lot of shit. And I'm just flipping through because, like I said, I'm surprised I never like bumped into you or even heard your name around.
Yeah, like I said on Dixon, I'm like the premier name. Like you go on Dixon, ask for Baby Bear, or you wear that hoodie on Dixon, and be like, Baby Bear, I know him. Dixon is like my own stomping grounds. Yeah.
Well, like I said, because mostly I hung out at Backspace and I was mostly going to punk shows. And then when it came to metal shows, it could have been at Nomads, it could have been at George's.
Yeah. I played a show at Nomads Trailside.
Yeah, see, I like Trailside. Trailside's not too bad. But I do miss the original Nomads.
Yeah.
But I get why some people don't like playing there.
Yeah.
But I like it.
Yeah.
I want to put my stupid name on the wall.
But yeah, like I said, if you guys can reach out and give me any shows or anything, that's cool. That'd be cool. I'll be down.
So I'll be down, coming down to the town. Well, I was about to say
sexual harassment. Panda.
We got like 5 minutes left.
All right, cool.
But yeah, I always try to check the time. I even do it in my other podcasts and everything, or my other episodes I've done.
It's all good.
But yeah, are you expecting you got any shows coming up? Let the people know.
No, I am completely wore out from that show.
Oh, okay.
I've been sick as a fucking dog the last 3 days. I played the show Friday, and then as soon as I got home, I just collapsed in the bed, and I stayed out, and I woke up and I felt so sick, and I was like, I'm not going out tonight because it was Saturday and Sunday. I did the same thing on Sunday. Monday I did the same thing. I was in bed watching TV. Yeah, because I've been out for the last few days, so I mean, like the stress from that show wore me the fuck out, and
yeah, I don't blame you.
Yeah.
Well, at least, maybe we'll hopefully get some new music. Maybe new music.
Yeah,
music
I'm looking to record with my buddy Dante. We do a song together. It's called "Zombie" by the Cranberries.
Oh,
gotcha. It's one of the Cranberries songs.
Yeah,
one of the versions they do, but we do the Bad Wolves version.
Oh, okay.
And we do it a special way, and we're gonna record it and stuff sometime. It's like a basket of cats trying to get him to be able to record though. It's like one's going this way, one's going that way.
I know about a basket of cats.
Yeah, a basket of cats.
They're either over there or over here.
Yeah, chasing their tails or whatever,
One's eating himself out. He's like, I'm gonna eat my ass up now.
Yeah, but I appreciate you having me on the podcast, man. I really do, man.
Like I said, I'm all about having local musicians come on and I like to get to know the people I'm seeing.
Yeah.
Because once again, it goes back to my thought process. This is still a dude. This is still a person.
Oh yeah, I'm not better than anybody. I'm better than some people.
I'm better than heroin addicts, maybe. It's like I got you on that heroin addicts.
What?
They're heroin addicts.
Oh yeah, I guess. But
no,
but
the heroin addicts are.
But I'm not better than anybody. I'm just, if you see me in the street, come talk to me. My name's Baby Bear. Just give me a shout out. My Instagram is WANKSTON, the number 2, number 4.
And I'll make sure to put it in the description for you guys too. If you didn't catch it, I get it. I'll definitely put it in the description so you guys can follow him. Follow his Instagram. He's got some fun videos on there, all of his music stuff.
Yeah, follow me and
like
fucking
and
rock on, man.
Like and subscribe, man.
Yeah, like and subscribe, and
because life is just a ride.
say no to drugs, kids.
Say no to drugs. I'd be a hypocrite if I say don't do drugs. Only smoke pot. At least it's a plant. It's not cocaine. Alrighty, y'all. Well, we're gonna close up. I guess one final thing from the void. Just remember, man, life is just a ride. Do what you want with it. Have fun.
You want to hear something? That my mentor told me a long time ago?
Yeah.
He said, music is a journey. Music isn't a destination. It's a journey.
Yeah.
So
I like that. That's pretty good. Like Baby Bear said, you can take that into any part of your life. But this is The Void, signing off. I hope all of you have a good night, a good morning, and a good day. Thank you all.
rock on.
Void noise.
Void noise.